All right, what's going on, guys? The volume is back up here. If you watched the last couple of videos, the volume is not up. They're not a sponsor. I just need this today. That last night, that David Price Shohei Ohtani matchup, actually, for whatever reason, I stayed up for, even though in the first inning when Mookie Betts went deep to center, I knew that was over. But to recap the $150 challenge real quick before I give you my strategy of the day, it's an okay strategy. I don't expect me to win a whole bunch like we did Monday. Monday we made $80, and Monday we made one on 180, and yesterday we made 44. Yesterday we made 44.96. So we are having a pretty good week. $150 bookmaker challenge update in less than a week. We are already up to 349.62 is the total in my bookmaker challenge. It's not the Bovada challenge, but it is the bookmaker challenge. I like the name, the Bovada challenge. Everyone knows Bovada, but bookmaker challenge was just gonna have to. It isn't gonna work. So yesterday we did okay, and actually two bets that we lost by 1 run in the bottom of the ninth in meaningless games. I think that Yankees game, the Didi, I don't remember who, but someone went deep on us late. They were down 7-0 or 7. They were down 7-1 in the ninth, and we had the under 8.5. And naturally, someone hits a home run. And same with Rangers, Rays. That one was 8.5 as well. Wilson Ramos went deep on us after being down like 8-0, and then they lost 8-1. So, but that's the way it works sometimes. Going into today's picks, my strategy of the day. Let's see if you pick up on it. Colorado versus Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is 11-6. We lost that bet. Pittsburgh won 10-2. We had Colorado at plus 109, but Pittsburgh was 11-6. They seem like a team that's going to stay playing that well. Washington, the Nats and the Mets. We have the Nats minus 105. Yep, there we go. Yeah, we have the Nats minus 105. They are 9-9. Do we expect them to stay that way? Now, I can't say that I love this bet a whole lot because they are on the edge of a sweep, and I don't like picking with and against sweeps. But it is what it is. I do like Tanner Roark. I do like him as a pitcher. The dude works his off speed perfectly into counts. I mean, he locates that off speed. He does. He tends to get away with that. Is that Tanner Roark? Yeah, Roark tends to get away with his fastball a little bit. His location isn't always spot on, but he can work that changeup in and out, and that any off speed he really works in and out very well, which is not the point of this conversation. The Nats are 9-9. We expect them to be better than 81-81 this season, so we took the Nats at minus 101. Not bad odds. And then we have Atlanta minus 110. Atlanta's 9-7 against the Phillies team who is 10-6. Atlanta and Philly have split their series so far. And who's pitching? Oh, Brandon McCarthy's on the mound for Atlanta, and Philly's Dawson Velasquez, who got touched up a little bit in his last start against the Rays. Am I right? I don't know if he got touched up or not. I can't find it, but nonetheless, we do like Brandon McCarthy. I think he's good bat, good on the mound. Doesn't have a good bat. So those are our three main ones. And then when it comes to basketball, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers minus 7 tonight. Might be 7.5, but we'll say it is 7.5 because they're minus 8. We bought I think it's minus 7. Could be minus 8. It doesn't matter because they're going to win by a lot more. I don't see LeBron. Obviously, we know LeBron's not going to be down 2-0. But that line at minus 7 doesn't seem very impressive. What is impressive is that 60% of the bets are on the Pacers at plus 8 on here. Plus 8. Are you ridiculous? I don't understand that. OKC minus 4 tonight as well. That's a quote-unquote half a unit. And the Lightning, of course, minus 1.5 because they are going to be up 3-1 coming back home Saturday, to which we will be at attendance to watch that game. They're going to be up 3-1 tonight. Don't look for them to play too poorly. In that one, I have like quote-unquote 3 units on. But those basketball ones and that hockey one wouldn't necessarily be wouldn't necessarily be a part of this $150 bookmaker challenge, which it probably shouldn't have been. But for the sake of this conversation, your strategy and what is needed, really, you're just betting back to the line, betting back to what the average is, and it really just depends, right? So when Pacoda comes out with their standings each year, with their win total each year, they are very, very close every single year. Teams get started slow, teams get started hot. Right now, look for teams to kind of get into form. The Nats at 9-9, look for them to get back into form. Pittsburgh, I don't understand what's going on there, but get ready for them to regress back to the mean or to the average, whatever word you want to use. But the same thing goes in football, right? Or let's say this Cavs game, if they opened at minus, or let's say the Cavs opened as 8-point favorites, right? Or 9, 10-point favorites. And we didn't like that 10 points, so we kind of stayed away. And then for whatever reason, doesn't happen in basketball very often, but for whatever reason it dropped to 5. We would take the Cavs all day because they were originally 10-point favorites. Now they're only 5-point favorites. Vegas is usually right on these things, so we go with Vegas being right on that one, and we go with Pacoda and Vegas being right on their win totals. The Pirates were not going to finish above 500. Their record should be flipping any moment now, and we are going to keep betting against them, whether that's right or wrong. We will. I mean, granted, they won 10-2 tonight, so it makes me look like a real idiot for saying that, but it is what it is. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to, go ahead and like and subscribe, and find me on Twitter at CTibbs81. That's CTIBBS81. Thanks.